always a man.
And on the mound for the Houston Astros this afternoon, Phillip Umber, the right-hander.
He's in just his first season with the Astros, but Phillip Umber already has unforgettable memories of pitching for a team from Houston. From his time at the 2003 College World Series with Rice, when he asked Coach Wayne Graham to let him start the championship game against Tampa.
There was some doubt as to who was going to start that game. I said, Coach, I want the ball.
We're going to count on his character, and we did. We won.
It's over. Rice has done it. Rice has won its first ever national championship.
Everyone just running out of the dugout. You're there, and they're running to you. You know, that's the coolest part about being a pitcher.
But 9 years later, his major league career record was just 11-10 when Umber took the mound for the White Sox in Seattle on April 21st last year.
3 up, 3 down go the Mariners in the 8th. Perfect through 8, Phillip Umber.
2 hours, 15 minutes, and some seriously nasty sliders later, Umber was 1 out away from a perfect game as he went to 3-2 on Brendan Ryan.
Did you flash back at anything as you thought about what he would throw, a fastball or a slide?
I was watching Justin Verlander throw a no-hitter in Toronto, and I remember he threw a slider to get the last out.
Swing and a miss! Justin Verlander has done it again!
I'd come that far, I wanted to at least get a no-hitter. So I wasn't going to throw much up there that was hittable. As soon as I let it go, I was like, oh no, I just blew it. But then I saw him lunge at it.
Check swing, did he go strike three? Then it's over. Phillip Umber has thrown the 21st perfect game. He is being mobbed out in front of the mound.
Once again, Umber saw everyone on his team running out to him.
Feeling those guys on top of me, you know, me at the bottom of that pile was an incredible feeling.
There was a call from the president and a turn with Dave.
Congratulations, my friend. If I were you, I'd retire now.
Thank you. That was a fun experience. You know, Dave really makes you feel comfortable. You know, at least he did me. You know, I didn't feel any pressure or anything like that.
Pressure? That would come next, as a not-so-funny thing happened. The rest of Phillip Umber's 2012 season, which was anything but perfect.
To what degree did you put pressure on yourself to be that perfect game pitcher?
I think a little bit, especially when I started. I knew that they were giving away T-shirts with the perfect games hanging on them, and probably a little bit of me wanted to prove that it wasn't a fluke.
He hasn't really taken that to the next step.
Followed that up with maybe his worst start ever as a major leaguer to the very next start.
I had all these thoughts running through my head. I felt like, you know, everyone's watching now, so I've got to be a little bit better. You know, the real stuff come off. You start fighting it more, and that just makes it worse.
Demoted to the bullpen, he gave up 8 runs in just 1 inning of work last September.
You know, asking God, if I was going to do this bad, why even have the perfect game?
Maybe the answer to that can be found a few miles from Minute Maid Park. On the wall at Rice's Reckling Field. It's a letter of thanks Phillip Umber sent a few days after his perfect game to Coach Wayne Graham.
I've come to appreciate what he did for me. It's emotional for me to talk about, you know, what he means to me.
How does it make you feel?
It's like that. You want to think you have a positive impact on people's lives. When you see something like that, well, you know, you feel like you didn't do too bad.
Now at 30, pitching for the Astros, he's back in the city where he first knew success, and close to the man whose guidance he's always trusted.
What sort of lesson does he provide for the players you're coaching now?
He's write a book. I'll put it in my locker room. I tell our guys all the time, you know, if you think everything's going to go smooth, it's crazy. I mean, it's how you bounce back.
My career kind of mirrors a lot of guys' career. The only difference is I happen to throw a perfect game.
Oh, better to have it on your resume than not, isn't it?
Yeah, it's certainly something I never even came close.
Phillip Umber and the Rice program is just one of the greatest, but unfortunately for him, and it's hard to kind of put into words, as Chris described you, the high and then the low that he's experienced since then.
Well, a perfect game, not to diminish or take anything, there's a lot of luck involved in a perfect game for the most part. No hitters, you know what, there's luck involved, but when you see a guy do it like Verlander more than once, there's a lot of talent involved. There was a couple things that struck me, how he became aware of the fact that everybody was watching him, and that was not a positive thing for him, and you got to reverse engineer that. This is about a good thing and steamrolling forward.
Wish him the best of luck, and of course that Rice College program, one of the best in the country. Lance Berkman played for Rice as well. Time for the Sunday